Welcome in to Philadelphia 76ers Now. I am Will Scott here on NBA Now, our main channel. We're live right now. I'm talking about the Philadelphia 76ers, the latest trade rumors involving the 76ers. So we're going to do a little trade rumors roundup here. Kind of talking about all the buzz with the Sixers leading up to the deadline. And there are two guys that continue to get linked here in trade rumors. These are the two trade candidates on the team, the two clear trade candidates for Philly. Matisse Thybulle and Furkan Korkmaz are possible trade candidates. Here's what Doc Rivers, their head coach, said about the Sixers' trade deadline approach. I do one-on-one. I don't literally say, but certain guys need it, certain guys don't. If you feel like they do, you talk to them. Every year is different. Every year is different. Every team is different. I do not think it's been a big issue with us thus far. I don't say a word to the team. I don't, unless it's needed. Again, I've had teams where you could see that the talk was affecting them, or I've had teams where the talk was affecting individuals, and you try to take care of it as best as you can. This is a different day and time. A lot of the stuff out there is untrue, but it's still reality to them. You read it, you believe it, and some of them believe it. Maybe Matisse Thybulle believes that he is going to get traded, one of the better defenders in the league. Here are some Thybulle destinations. Sacramento Kings, I think, would be a phenomenal fit for Thybulle. Could go and contribute on a young, up-and-coming team that's third in the West right away. The Golden State Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks are other teams to watch here. One of, if not both of these guys, will be on different teams by tomorrow. You don't really see very often a guy at the back of the bench saying, "Trade me, I demand a trade." But that is what Furkan Korkmaz has done. So he wants out of Philadelphia. I think Thybulle probably wants to stay in Philly. He hasn't obviously requested a trade like Korkmaz has, but still he has been linked in some trade rumors. If you had to pick one to trade here, who would it be? Matisse Thybulle or Furkan Korkmaz? Go down in the comments section. Let me know. Pick one to trade. Who are you picking? If I was Philly, I'd probably hang on to Thybulle and trade a Korkmaz to a team where maybe he can contribute a little bit more. He has not played very often in the last couple of weeks. I know a lot of you 76ers fans are saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly!" Big game on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. The Philadelphia Eagles meeting the Kansas City Chiefs. And you can go bet on the big game at chatsports.com/bet, promo code chat125. Go pick up a 125% deposit bonus. That means if you put $100 into your account, you're going to start with $225. It's a great deal. Maybe use that deposit bonus to put all your money on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm betting on the Eagles. I'm guessing you Eagles fans watching are betting on Philly as well. Philly is a 1-point favorite against the Chiefs. The total is at 51. That's the link. That's the promo code, chatsports.com/bet, promo code chat125. BetUS is the best place to bet on the big game. Going back to the Sixers now, should they bring back Nerlens Noel? His name has popped up in trade rumors throughout the season, and his name continues to get linked to the Sixers. Right now he is playing for the Detroit Pistons. Here's what James L. Edwards of The Athletic had to say. Per league sources, the Heat, the Nuggets, the Mavericks, the Kings, the 76ers, and the Celtics have recently called the Pistons and inquired about Noel. Here's what he's done in Detroit. Hasn't done much. 2.5 points per game, 11.4 minutes per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, shooting over 42% from the floor. But he's a guy that Philly's familiar with. Maybe they want to add a little bit more depth down low, and maybe that's why it makes sense because you're not going to have to give up to get him. He could be a decent backup big, I think. He hasn't done much this year, like I said, just 2.5 points per game, but he could be a decent backup big behind Joel Embiid on your team, and you have some familiarity with him, which is good. Taking a look at some other options, though, Paul Reed, Montrezl Harrell, and P.J. Tucker, all currently on the team, obviously. So when you look at the depth right now, it could certainly get a little bit better. P.J. Tucker, more of a small ball center. Producer Coop, maybe remember when the Rockets were actually starting with the 5 in the playoffs? Interesting time. Yeah, you add Noel to this, and maybe you get a little bit better there. I don't know. Should the Sixers bring back Nerlens Noel? White for yes, in for no, down in the comment section. I'll say this. So there's other players you should probably be looking at before you trade for Noel, but if that's the one move you make tomorrow, so be it. We're going to be live on our main channel during the trade deadline. Hopefully you can join us for our live coverage. We're going live at 12 o'clock Eastern time during the deadline day. We're going to be reacting to all the trades, all the rumors we're hearing leading up to the deadline, and we'll be breaking that down as it happens. So we're going to have a lot of fun here on Chat Sports. That is the sublink for our main channel, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Hope you can join us, and if Philly makes a move, you best believe we're going to be talking about it. Here's a guy that I really like, if producer Coop couldn't tell. Naz Reid. Could he be the answer to the Sixers' backup big problem? I think yes. I think you absolutely have to give Minnesota a call. Here's what he's done this season. He's having the best season of his career. 10.3 points per game, 4.8 rebounds per game, just under a block per game, and he can actually shoot the rock decently well. The big man shooting 32.6% from the floor has had an impressive season. Now he's going to be a free agent this summer. So the thinking there is, well, they don't want to lose him for nothing. They have had extension talks, Minnesota and Reid, in the past couple days. Reid wants more than $10 million per year, which I absolutely think he's worth that. But Minnesota is not willing to pay him that. But if you look at the Rudy Gobert trade, the T-Wolves have clearly made some questionable decisions in their front office. Not extending Reid might be one of those decisions. Taking a look at some other big man targets right now. You have Nerlens Noel and Naz Reid, who we talked about. If I had to choose between those two, I'm taking Naz Reid 10 times out of 10. He's just the better player. It might take more to get him, but you really need to address the backup big problem right now. Jared Vanderbilt and Kelly Olynyk in Utah. Olynyk has been linked to the Philadelphia 76ers. He's been linked to the Boston Celtics as well. And then JaVale McGee. The Mavericks just traded for Kyrie Irving, obviously. But a lot of people around the league do not believe the Mavericks are done making moves, and there are reports coming out of Dallas that McGee could potentially get traded. So Noel, Reid, Vanderbilt, Olynyk, and McGee, all names that have been linked here to Philly. Name a big that the Sixers should trade for. Go down in the comment section. Let me know if they trade for a big or trade for whoever. You best believe we're going to get you a video here on Sixers Now by Chat Sports. So be sure to go down, subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. They make a move, we make a video.